A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant diplomatic event unfolding in Washington, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy met with former President Donald Trump and a strong contingent of European leaders at the White House. This high-profile meeting comes at a critical juncture in the ongoing Russia-Ukraine conflict, with Zelenskyy facing pressure to consider a controversial peace plan that some fear could compromise Ukraine's territorial integrity. The gathering on Monday was marked by the presence of key figures including British Prime Minister Keir Starmer, French President Emmanuel Macron, and European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen, all of whom have rallied around Zelenskyy in a show of solidarity against Russian aggression. The backdrop of this meeting is steeped in tension, as previous encounters have left Zelenskyy vulnerable to the unpredictable nature of Trump's negotiating style. European leaders have been described as Zelenskyy's bodyguards, keenly aware of the potential pitfalls that could arise from a unilateral agreement pushed by Trump. The stakes are high, and the atmosphere is charged with the urgency of finding a resolution that respects Ukraine's sovereignty while addressing the broader security concerns of Europe. NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte, who has a history of praising Trump, was present to lend support. His strategic flattery has often been seen as a way to maintain a favorable relationship with the U.S., especially as Europe grapples with its defense, spending, and security responsibilities. Rutte has previously noted that the U.S. has shouldered the burden of European security for too long, a sentiment that resonates with Trump's push for increased defense budgets among NATO allies. President von der Leyen has been a staunch advocate for Ukraine, emphasizing the importance of Kyiv's EU membership aspirations. Her recent remarks about Ukraine needing to transform into a steel porcupine post-conflict reflect a commitment to ensuring that Ukraine remains resilient against future threats. This perspective aligns with Trump's interests in fostering strong economic ties with Europe, particularly after the recent trade deal between the US and the EU. Prime Minister Starmer's approach has been one of careful navigation, maintaining a rapport with Trump while advocating for Ukraine's territorial integrity. His relationship with Zelenskyy has grown warmer, marked by public displays of support following Zelenskyy's previous Oval Office visit, which was perceived as a disaster. Starmer's emphasis on maintaining Ukraine's territorial sovereignty directly contradicts Trump's proposed peace plan, which could involve ceding land to Russia. Finland's President Stubb, representing a smaller European nation, has also cultivated a strong relationship with Trump, using their shared interest in Gulf to build rapport. Stubb's message to Trump has been clear: trust in Putin is misplaced, and Finland's historical experience with Soviet aggression informs its stance on Ukraine. French President Macron, known for his diplomatic efforts, particularly in the lead-up to Russia's invasion, has been vocal about the need for a robust Ukrainian military and security guarantees. His interactions with Trump have been characterized by intense handshakes and a mutual understanding of each other's positions, which could be pivotal in swaying Trump's views on the peace negotiations. German President Merz has emerged as a crucial ally for Zelenskyy, contrasting with his predecessor's more cautious approach. Merz's objective during the meeting is to ensure that Trump does not make hasty decisions that could undermine the interests of Ukraine and its European partners. His leadership is vital, given Germany's role as a key financial supporter of Ukraine amidst the ongoing conflict. Italian Prime Minister Meloni, who has demonstrated her commitment to Ukraine's sovereignty, made a notable appearance in Washington, underscoring the seriousness of the situation. Her close ties with Trump could facilitate discussions, but her strong support for Ukraine adds complexity to the dynamics of the meeting. As the meeting approaches, Zelenskyy has expressed a determined stance, emphasizing the need for unity and strength in the face of Russian aggression. He has framed the conflict as a test of Europe's collective security, asserting that peace for one nation is peace for all. His comments highlight the interconnected nature of security in Europe, as the implications of the conflict extend beyond Ukraine's borders. The anticipation surrounding this meeting is palpable, with expectations that it will significantly influence the Western strategy regarding Ukraine. The delicate balance between advocating for a ceasefire and ensuring that Moscow does not dictate the terms of peace will be a focal point of the discussions. Zelenskyy's resolve to continue advocating for Ukraine's interests, despite the pressures from Trump and the complexities of European politics, will be critical in shaping the future of the conflict and the security landscape of Europe. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.